Give me Ecclesiastes 7 verse 7. We're going to go through that because that's the basic comeback that somebody who's still under these curses will bring forth as an excuse for why they're behaving like a madman. All right, great.
Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart.
So some people think that, oh, I'm being oppressed so I can be mad. But that's not what's being said there. The oppression is something that you're doing. I got a definition for oppression.
Oppression, distressed, concretely unjust gain.
Yeah, read it again. Make sure everybody can hear it.
Oppression, injury, fraud, distress, concretely unjust gain.
So if a wise man does these things, if he's fraudulent and he's out committing fraud and doing things unjustly, it's gonna make him mad. Now what's the definition of the Hebrew definition of the word mad here is not to be angry. Give us that definition.
Okay. To shine, hence to make a show, to boast, and thus to be foolish, to rave, constitutively, to celebrate, also to stultify.
So if a man is fraudulent, it'll make him mad. It'll cause him to do things like that. Read the definition again. We got to make sure it's clear.
To shine, hence to make a show, to boast, and thus to be foolish.
So fraudulent people, instead of being wise, they'll become foolish and they'll begin to boast. They'll begin to shine and show all the bling and the jewels and whatnot, the cars. They're going to do all that.
There's a video on YouTube right now where we actually have an example of this.
Right, exactly. So being fraudulent can make someone go bad, meaning crazy, all right, to be out there, way out there in left field. All right, so that is not a legitimate comeback for when you're out in the streets acting a fool and being disrespectful and hateful and ignorant. That's a sign of being under the curses. All right, let's see what the Apostle Shaul says about the fruit of the Spirit. In Galatians chapter 5, I think it's in start at verse 17. Galatians chapter 5, verse 19.
Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies, envyings, murderers, drunkenness, violence, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past.
So those are all the works of the flesh. You notice how it said hatred, variance, strife? We're not to do those things. You know, it's not about this camp having beef with this camp.
Right.
You know?
Right.
It's about love.
Real talk.
All that stuff is just showing that you're still under the curses.
Right.
Alright, but read on.
That they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh.
You hear that? So in Israelites or Gentiles, those who do such things will not inherit the kingdom of the Most High. Read on.
But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering.
Did you hear that? The fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace. That doesn't mean we're supposed to be out here mad.
Right.
It's love, joy, peace. Read on. Gentleness, goodness. Did you hear that? Gentleness. All right? You should conduct yourself like a gentleman. All right? Not like a barbarian. Not like a madman. That's totally against the scriptures, and it's showing that you're still under the curses.
You're scaring people away from this truth.
Exactly.
You're scaring them. You're not winning souls.
Read on.
Meekness, temperance.
Meekness. Doesn't the Mashiach say that the meek shall inherit the earth? Read.
Yeah. Against such there is no law. And they that are Messiahs have crucified the flesh, the affections and lusts.
All right. So if you belong to the Mashiach, you crucified those affections of the flesh. All right. So that means you cannot be under those particular curses that we just read from in Deuteronomy 28. What was that? Verse 28. You can't be under those curses. You're supposed to come out of that. All right, and be under the blessings and bring forth the fruit of the Spirit.
You got it? Go ahead. If we live in the Spirit, let us also walk in the Spirit.
That's right. Walk in the Spirit. And as a matter of fact, now Isaiah. Let's get there. Isaiah 58.